Almost that time. I'm ready tonight. We have a few announcements tonight, and I hope you are ready because it's Media Monday. What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? We got a couple of announcements tonight, so y'all forgive me. I just want to make sure everything is in order before I start giving out the information. Man, it's a lot going on. So I guess let me start off the right way. Hi guys. Welcome to Ambitiously the podcast. Whoever tunes in tonight, I want to thank you. And of course, we already know I'm giving my shout outs to my listening audience later on. But for right now, I want to give a big shout out, a big shout out to Funky Air Productions, who provided us with this beautiful theme music that you hear at the beginning of each show, and who also helped me with my commercial, which I'm going to play that on the podcast as well. As you know, on Wednesday, Wednesday actually is Wet Wednesday, but also on Wednesday, Ambitiously Music will be preparing for the first time on Patreon. So I'll give you more information about that as we go along, because I'm definitely going to talk about it. But meantime, between time, I need y'all to watch this real quick. All right, so if you haven't already, please go check out Tangerine Moon. It is available on all streaming sites, and I do mean all streaming sites: Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, etc., etc. It's everywhere, so check that out, please. Y'all, we got a lot to talk about tonight. Let me go back to where I'm supposed to be. Listen, all my phone's going off right now because the weather is what it is. But we are going back to our original setting as of tomorrow. So Wet Wednesday will be live from my office. I can't wait. I cannot wait. We had some things we had to deal with, but it is what it is. We going back. Y'all, it's a lot to unpack today. Do you hear me? There's a lot going on over the weekend. Some things you are probably aware of, and then there are some things that you probably are not aware of. So I'm going to give y'all all the information I have available. But the first thing we're going to talk about tonight is this. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, but back in August, poor baby, LaToya Luckett. If you do not know who LaToya Luckett is, I'm going to bring her up real quick. LaToya Luckett, unfortunately, was going through some marital issues, so to speak. Her husband was caught. Hold on, let me bring this up real quick, because I need y'all to be with me as I speak on this. Tonight, we got, like I said, we got a lot we covering. So, Bear with me. Bear with me. All right. Here we go. So, as soon as it comes up, there we go. So, LaToya Luckett, if you don't know who she is one of the original members of Destiny's Child. Back in August, an alleged sex tape with her husband and another woman surfaced. The sex tape, it took place in a hotel room. I mean, if you're going to have an affair, where else would you have the affair other than if you're a married man, other than her house or the hotel room? At the time, she was pregnant, and you know, it was a bit much. You feel me? She was pregnant at the time, and I don't know how she dealt with it, but I want to play this real quick so y'all can see. But what happened was her IG name went from LaToya Luckett with his name. It's not coming up, so I'm gonna stop sharing it. With his last name, which is Walker, and she changed it to back to just LaToya Luckett. I can't imagine what that experience would have been for a pregnant woman, but that was just something that we wanted to talk about real quick. It was not a topic that I was going to stay on too long, but it was a topic that I wanted to discuss. All right. So now that we've gotten through that, it's a lot going on. We're going to talk about, I wanted to get that out the way first because I got a lot to unpack about this next story. So we're going to talk about a lot tonight. Summer Walker, London on the Track, Tekashi 6ix9ine versus Gervonta Davis, Nate Robinson versus Jake Paul, Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr., Madonna and her new boo, Lord have mercy, Trey Songz says, and I'll tell you about that in a minute, the owner of True Kitchen, kind of uplifting that story, Foxy Brown, Tyler LaPley, Tekashi 6ix9ine's baby mama, Snoop Dogg, Young Thug, Andre 3000, R. Kelly, Laverne Cox, Kevin Hart, and T.I. These are all the things that we are going to talk about tonight. All right, so let's keep it moving. I don't know if I want to discuss, let's go to the Summer Walker situation, right? So if you do not know, she's been in the headlines a lot lately with all the controversy with, London on the Track's baby mamas. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this off the screen. London on the Track's baby mamas. Her relationship with him, and then her getting pregnant. Now, the story starts with Future, believe it or not. When one of Future's many baby mamas, because we all know he got a plethora of them. When one of Future's baby mamas, Eliza to be exact, she was taking Future to court for child support for her daughter, which is one of two of the last ones. But she got a certain amount of money awarded to her for child support. I don't like to speak on anybody's child support situations. If you're not a parent, you do not know how much it takes to raise a child. It takes a lot. So in the situation, she put her 2 cents in, and some way along the line, she thinks that a child can survive off of pairs alone, whatever. But recently, it was a lot of hoopla behind her being pregnant. And let's see if this allows me to pull it up today about her being pregnant. Now, at first she was upset. She was angry. She was like, upset about people saying that she was pregnant, even though she obviously displayed a baby bump. But for her, okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Sometimes I get stuff that come in while I'm talking to y'all, and forgive me. But for her, I guess she didn't want anybody to know that she was pregnant. But karma is a motherfucker, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, karma do some other stuff. So she writes on Oh, everything keep coming up right now. I'm sorry, y'all. She writes, if you see a woman that has everything going for herself and you're not ready to add value to her life, just admire her from afar. Please don't interrupt her greatness. Now, the next one came after that, which was the comment that came right after that. Yo, I don't know what's going on with this computer tonight. Probably because I haven't had it on for a couple of days. Hopefully nothing else comes up. But you disrespect his baby moms and then took him back after he cheated on you. I'm reading. This is all alleged. Took him back after he cheated on you. Why are you surprised? Trying to act surprised. And then Summer Walker then replies, first, if that N-word ever cheated on me, I would never, I ain't never found out. And damn, this perspective is so annoying. I never disrespected his baby mamas. I don't even think about them. I retaliated because I ain't no blank hoe. I can say that, hoe. Ain't nobody out. I'm nobody about to keep being nice, trying to sing kumbaya, big family. When they keep consistently disrespecting me, I'm going to curse you out every time. Laugh out loud. Who raised y'all to just let motherfuckers talk to you crazy every time after time? Well, time after time. And you never say shit back. Now, I have to give her the benefit of this doubt. You feel me? I'm not about to let nobody disrespect me. I don't stand for disrespect. It's just some things that I cannot allow to happen. But that's not where it ends, y'all. It goes way deeper. Not yet. I ain't ready for that one yet. I'm trying to save some certain stories. I'm trying to save for last. But let me see if I can find the one that I wanted to edit this, because they all go together, right? So, London on the Track had a few things to say as well. But before we get to that, let's go to what his baby mommies had to say. And I did say baby mommies. Yes, his baby mommies had to say. Now, a few days ago, and the way I try to report whatever's going on is this, as it happens, I take note, I sit on it until I'm ready to go live, and then I go in. But I have a little perspective on this, and I'm gonna give it to you in a minute. But nonetheless, his baby mommies had something to say to her. So basically, this is one baby. I'm gonna just do baby mama number one and then baby mama number two. I block people. This is baby mama number one. I block people who follow me, ask me to follow them, and then unfollow me. I also block and unblock people I don't care for, so we don't follow each other anymore. Call me petty. I don't give a fuck. That's what she said. But the story of the day is my ex has a side chick. I'm not gonna call her out her name. Who smiles in my face and be nosy every time she runs into me. But I just found out. No wonder she be all in my business. And then baby mama number two. She's responding to what Summer Walker had to say about, y'all, all of my devices are going off right now and it's driving me insane. But she's basically responding to Summer Walker calling everybody ghetto. I'm not about to read all of this. But she says, how the F do you try? And she basically tried to insinuate that she tried to bring the family together and that he don't want to be a part of his kids' lives, basically. You can read it for yourself. You can find it on Shade Room, obviously. But how the F you tried to get him to spend time with his kids? Hold on. We're going to make sure we get all of this in the screen. How the F did you try to get him to spend time with his kids, but he didn't want to? But then double back and say his bitter baby moms wouldn't have it because of you. And then she says Summer needs to keep whoever knows that is she got out of other people's business. Now, if you don't know why she's saying that, because Summer Walker got a nose job. So that's where she going with that one. But hold on, I got some more information, y'all. Hold on. Cause I guess London ain't having it either. Hold on, gotta get it. I can't give y'all information without y'all saying what I'm giving y'all. Allegedly, everything is a hot damn mess. So I'm waiting for this to come up, y'all. But allegedly, hold on, we got a comment before I get to this real quick. Hi, Auntie. My aunt just chimed in. Hi, I love you. But anyway, all right, now that we got him on, what he says to her is first, period, control your emotions. London, sir, I'm getting ready to give you some tea real quick. When a woman is pregnant, there is no controlling her emotions. She is everywhere. Her hormones are everywhere. Trust me, I know I've been pregnant before. And although my pregnancy was a happy pregnancy, I didn't really have no drama and no hot mess. It is very hard. Hold on, let me get rid of some of these because some of these are irrelevant. It is very hard for a woman to control her emotions. So you asking for too much, sir. You're asking for way too much. Shared this already. But basically, it's a whole hot mess. Everybody is everywhere. I don't think that London, because allegedly he hasn't really been a part of his kids, the current kids that he has right now, a part of their lives. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta look at the other screen because I got links over here and I bring them to the other screen so that y'all can see what I'm saying. But apparently he hasn't really been, allegedly, been a part. Hold on, I got this one. This is another one. This was an interesting read. But apparently he has not been a part of the children that he actively has right now. He hasn't been a part of their lives. So that's where the whole thing with Summer saying what she said comes in. I'm not going to spend too much more time on this story, but I was like, Lord have mercy. Even when you're a celebrity, you have baby mama, baby daddy drama. All right, so this is the other thing that London said. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not looking at them because they basically liking a picture that I posted before I went live and all that. But he said, I'm not going to let heightened emotions continue false narrative and accusations trick me into disrespecting the mothers of any of my children. I love my kids dearly and currently doing everything in my power legally to ensure that my kids' safety and quality of life. That's what London had to say. Now, none of his baby mamas, I'm going to take this off the screen, have said that he doesn't financially support his children. I've not heard that, not once. But it takes a lot more than just financially supporting your kid. Yo, it's also the part where I don't know why I'm getting messages, y'all. I don't understand this. But it's also the aspect of spending time with your kid. Time is everything when it comes to children. And if you do not spend time with them, even though you sending them money and all that stuff, same thing goes for Dwight Howard, because it was some whole hoopla with him and Royce about their son, and especially after he won that championship with the Lakers recently. It was a lot of, why am I using this? It was a whole lot of hoopla about that. So we're going to move on because I don't want to keep talking about that too long, but it's a whole hot mess, boo. I'm trying to tell you, these celebrities is losing their minds, especially during the coronavirus. It's too much. Like, sit down somewhere. Have a seat. It is way too much. All right, we good on this. So let's go to the next topic. And then I'm going to cover this topic. And then we're going to play a couple of commercials. And then I'm going to move on to the next topics. The next topic, Laverne Cox, right? If you do not know who Laverne Cox is Laverne an actress from Orange is the New Black and Pose. If you need more information on Laverne Cox is also a transgender woman. So recently, Laverne was walking with a friend in the Griffin Park. I'm guessing that's in Cali. I don't know. I've never been to Cali. Can't wait to go though. According to Cox, a man very aggressively asked for the time, which her and her friend told him. Then he asked if Laverne was a boy or a girl. Knowing he was talking about Cox, her friend told the man to fuck off, basically. The man began hitting Cox's friend. Cox pulled out her phone to call the cops when the man left. She decided not to call the cops, but feels that the man was looking for trouble. Laverne has stated, this is alleged, but this is what Laverne said. This isn't shocking to me. Obviously, this is my life. I've dealt with a lot, but it never fails to be shocking, I guess. I've been trans my whole life. I've been harassed and bullied my whole life. None of this is new, but it's still kind of like, why do you need to be aggressive? Both parties are physically okay. There's no word if the police are going to investigate after Cox shared her story. What we know is for the trans community right now, it's been about 39 violent killings of transgendered people. And that's not just transgender women, but also transgender men. It's a sad case because who made you fucking judge and jury? Like, who told you that you had the right to decide who gets punished for being what they are? Like, that's crazy to me. But anyway, I hope everybody in the situation, I hope everybody is cool. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to see anybody getting hurt. I don't want to see anybody going through any kind of turmoil, but that's the world we live in right now. That's the things that we're going through right now, and it's crazy. So I'm going to play a few commercials, and then I'm going to get back to the stories because we got a lot. I'm saving certain stories for the last part because they're the ones I really, really want to get into and really, really want to talk about. But check this out.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Labora Lee, a.k.a. Kat. It's me, and I am the host of Ambitiously the Podcast. I need y'all to tune in every Monday night at 9:30 for Media Monday, where we discuss trending topics. And you can tune in every Wednesday night at 9:30 p.m. for Wet Wednesdays, where the adults come to play. Find us on our Facebook page or our YouTube page, Ambitiously the Podcast. And if you can't watch either one, you can download us on all streaming sites.
And I got more. All right, y'all. This time I'm going to tell y'all about Boozy Treats. Listen, the girl be out there making all the good stuff. She making in the summertime, the wintertime. Everything she makes is delicious. Go holler at her. She's on Instagram at Boozy Treats. She's on Facebook. Her name is Chanel Hanks. Go check her out, y'all. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Next, because I got to show all my people's love, go check out my producer, Yay Reese. My producer, she has a podcast. I saw a sister podcast. It's called Movie Slayer. You can check her out every Friday at 9:30 on her page, Reese Jordan, or you can go to Movie Slayer 8. And you can check out, she's going to give you the latest and the greatest. She's going to unpack stuff that you didn't even know existed in the movie. She's going to tell you about things that she's going to give you a whole nother concept on what you're watching. So shout out to her. Now we're going to get back to the stories. All right, y'all. I hate to give this nigga shine, but at the same time, we got to talk about it. So we're going to talk about R. Kelly. So we got his trial is coming up in the next 4 months for federal racketeering. He faces decades in prison. There is a report now of an outbreak in Chicago federal prison, COVID. Kelly is continuing to try to get released on bond until his trial, but he keeps getting denied. He has stated that he's still suffering from headaches and pain from the beating he received by the fellow inmate. Y'all remember I talked about that probably like a month ago or two, and I showed y'all the picture. I'm not going to show y'all because he was scary. I'm not going to show y'all the picture again. It's being reported that he is mentally and physically in bad shape. Kelly is still optimistic that he will win and the charges will be dropped. We'll keep you up to date on the trial and whenever they got new developments, because the whole key is what we do on this podcast, especially on Mondays, is make sure that you guys are up to date in the latest and greatest information. But basically, he looking for sympathy. He want to get out of prison. He wants somebody to feel sorry for him. But here's the thing: did he feel sorry for the young ladies that he was doing what he did to? I don't think he did. I think he was happy until he got caught. And all his co-conspirators, I reported on that too. One of his managers has been indicted. It's a lot going on. You feel me? So I don't know if you're gonna get no sympathy, sir. I doubt it. So we're gonna move on to the next story because, like I said, we have a lot. We good on time. A lot to talk about tonight. Kind of started early so that I can give y'all all of this information. It's not even time, but who cares? It's my show. I do what I want. Anyway, so let's talk about Kevin Hart real quick. So as you know, and I went early. I don't even know how I got that early, but it is what it is. So let's talk about Kevin Hart real quick. But it's good because I have so much to talk about tonight. So as you know, he did a special recently. It's called No Fucks Given. But in him doing that special, Kevin is under fire for making jokes about his daughter. He joked about his 15-year-old daughter and how she was showing whole activity after she commented that she wanted a boy in her class. I'm gonna give my side notes in a minute. Kevin has also found himself defending the joke with people being angry that he would call his daughter a hoe. He has made it known that he did not call her a hoe, but stated that she was displaying hoe tendencies. Listen, Mr. Hart, nowhere should they, and I'm going to play some music today because I still got a lot to talk about today. Nowhere in the conversation should you ever be referring to your daughter as a hoe. Even if you are bewildered or baffled at the idea that she likes a boy. She's 15. That's what 15-year-old girls do. Like, I don't know if it, unless she likes the other side. I do not know a 15-year-old girl who does not have a crush on a boy. That doesn't make her a hoe, Mr. Hart. That just means that she's a normal 15-year-old girl that has a crush on a boy. There is a stigma when it comes to having boys versus having girls. And like I said, y'all, bear with me. We went early because we got a lot to talk about tonight. I went like a half an hour early, but I want to get all the stories out. Plus, I want to share music. And of course, commercial time. But there is a stigma when it comes to having a son and having a daughter. And the stigma is this: the daughter can't do anything, but the son can do everything. That goes for mothers. That goes for fathers. I don't care. Oh, sorry, my other alarm going off. I do not care what the actual parent's gender is, but when it comes to daughters and sons, there is a stigma. Parents do not want their daughters liking little boys, but it's inevitable. Woman is attracted to man is attracted to woman, and sometimes you have other variations, but she's being a normal 15-year-old girl, Mr. Hart. That doesn't make her a hoe, and that's not displaying that she has hoe tendencies. He also is under fire though, because with the stand-up situation and entitled, rightfully so, No Fucks Given. He's also under fire because, it's been a lot of critics. People didn't think that this stand-up special was as funny as the other ones. To be honest, I did not watch it yet. I am going to watch it because I need to see for myself, like, what somebody else thinks is funny. To me, something else might be funny. You know what I mean? Or to me, I got a crazy sense of humor. So what might be funny to one may not be funny to me. What might be funny to me might not be funny to other people. So, with that being said, I'm gonna check it out. But he's under fire because, you know, people are critics. Not everybody likes this show. The show is not for everybody, and I'm gonna have my critics. All I say is, do not try to censor me because I'm gonna be who the fuck I am. I don't give a fuck about nothing about what nobody says I have to say or how I have to be on this show. It's my show. I do what I want to do. But if you say you don't like the show, I'm not going to bitch and complain about it. I'm just going to chalk that up. All right. It's not for everybody. But a lot of people did not like that stand-up special. And he did like 2 different videos. I'm not going to show them. But he allegedly, ain't no alleged, he did 2 videos where he addressed people not liking his stand-up special. And to be honest, Mr. Hart, you got to get over it. Not everybody's going to like everything you do. Not everybody is going, you know what I mean, gravitate to what you got going on. I think the whole key is just loving what you do. And if you're going to say, but then you can't say you don't give a fuck because your fans, part of that demographic of people who said they didn't like the stand-up special, part of that demographic is your fans. So you don't give a fuck if your fans like your stand-up special, you should. And not only that, but you know, you got to be able to just take it, sir. You've been in stand-up for a long time. You've been a comedian for a long time. And at this point, you should be able to take any criticism because you're famous. You're a public figure and people are going to talk about the shit you got going on. They talked about when you divorced your first wife. They talked about when you married your second wife. They talked about you cheating on your second wife. They talked about they still talking about the alleged lie that went behind you cheating, the sex tape that exposed that you was cheating on your second wife, and how you tried to spin it allegedly. I'm sorry, I got phones going off everywhere. They talk about it all, but I'm gonna take this one off the charger so I don't have to keep bending down here. But they talk about it all, sir. So you just kind of gotta take it with a grain of salt. Not everybody is gonna like what you got going on, but it is what it is. So I'm not gonna spend too much time on Mr. Hart. I like Kevin Hart, but not everything. The one before this one, but it was all right. You feel me? I think that he's in a different space. I think that, you know what I mean? Like, he not in the same space. So he not, and this is for the fans. Let me say this real quick. He's not going to be the same person. That's just like the same thing that they said about Jay-Z. And I hate that I'm talking about this, but a very key note that Kevin Hart spoke on was, you know, it was a rapper, but we all knew that he was talking about Jay-Z and how everybody was saying like he sold out and he's this, that, and the third. But here's the thing. In all fairness, when you get to a certain plateau and to a certain level, you cannot talk about the same shit you was talking about before. It's impossible. Like, it's really impossible. If you were broke when you came into the game, then you talked about broke people shit. Then you get rich. Now you're not broke no more. So how you going to keep talking about being broke when you're not even broke no more? Sometimes, and like I said, he got to accept the criticism, but to the fans, y'all got to accept that nigga not in the same place. So the joke's not going to be the same. He talking about the things that he is dealing with right now, and that's that. And so it is what it is. All right. I want to get to this next story because this one right here, this one, honey. And again, I went live a little bit early, but we had to because I wanted to get every single solitary story that we were going to talk about in tonight. And I did not want to rush through any of them because it was a very entertaining weekend. Maybe I'm by myself on this one, but I had a good weekend period. My weekend was stupendous. Like, my Thanksgiving was the best. Happy belated Thanksgiving, y'all. Let me put this up real quick though. And if somebody else send me another day, oh, good. It was in the wrapper. I was getting ready to be hurt. I need all my sugar. It was a very entertaining weekend. So as you know, this weekend, it was fight weekend. We had a lot of lineups going on, but this happened this weekend. Let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger for y'all, because I need y'all to understand what is happening here. So apparently, Tekashi 6ix9ine and Gervonta Davis got into a little. I don't even want to say it was a scuffle, but they got into it a little bit. So let's see if we can get some audio real quick. Hold on, I want some audio with this one. So apparently they got into it this weekend. Is it no audio? It might not be audio. Okay, so it's no audio. But apparently they got into it this weekend, this holiday weekend, at a strip club in Miami. So as you can see, the look on Tekashi's face or whatever. I don't know why this dude think he is so tough, but let me say this to you, Tekashi baby. Let me say this to you. I don't care how tough you think you are. All right, so that's Gervonta right there, ready for war. We already seen Tekashi's face. This is what Gervonta put on social media right afterwards. Called that nigga snitch. Then he said, you get hit for just being around a motherfucker, but who am I? Listen, Tekashi, hold on. Let me take this off the screen because I got to come back to y'all real quick. Tekashi, baby, that ain't what you want. First of all, Gervonta, don't be fighting that little nigga because your hands are lethal. They are registered by law as lethal weapons. So you can't hit that little nigga anyway. You hit that little nigga, you going to jail. Whoever's on your camp, they do need to kind of monitor, like help, not because they can't because he's a grown man, but they can kind of try to sway his decision making a little bit better and keep him out of situations where he could possibly go to prison. Because if he hits Tekashi, he's going to prison. That's like, I think that's equivalent to attempt murder. But Tekashi, you don't want them problems. First of all, the dude is a boxer by trade. That's his profession. Secondly, he a Baltimore dude. They don't really play with dudes like that. You know, not here. I'm from Baltimore. I can tell you, they don't play with people like that. So slow your roll, young man, and know your lane and know that fighting Gervonta ain't it. And I don't care how tough you think, but the really what it boils down to is he think for some strange reason, because he has bodyguards, he thinks he's really, really tough. You are not tough, sir. Nothing about you is tough. You had some blood niggas around you. They protected you for a long time. Nothing about you was ever tough. Then you turned around and you snitched on them. And that's probably another reason why Gervonta was coming at you, because we live from the home of stop snitching. So you're not going to get any respect on that end. Sorry, sir. It's not going to happen. All right. So speaking of this nigga Tekashi, because we got to roll it out together. We can't half step it. He's still going through these problems. So I'm going to have another recommendation for you in a second. This where I needed to go. Instead of worrying about Gervonta, sir, I'm going to tell you like this. You probably need to worry about this situation a little bit more. And I'm going to bring it up on the screen. You probably need to pay more attention to this, because this person right here, believe it or not, you're going to have beef with this person forever if you don't figure out a way to fix this. And that is, hold on, it's coming. Oh my goodness. And I hope y'all can still hear me and see me, because my screen done froze up on me real quick. I might have to go in and go back out. If I do, just bear with me. But anyway, see, I don't know what's going on. And I don't know if y'all can still, let me know if y'all can still, if anybody is watching, let me see. Never mind. I'll figure it out myself. Because my thing kind of froze on me just now. Trying to show this little dumb dude. I don't know. It's crazy. I can't believe this. But anyway, I'm gonna keep going because I don't know what's happening. Maybe it'll unfreeze itself. But instead of, sir, let me see what's going on. Instead of worrying about Javante, you need to worry about your baby mother. And I'm gonna tell you why. Let's see if this is. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a second, because I need to see if it show this little dumb dude. I don't know. Okay, it's still recording. All right. So but anyway, I'm gonna keep going because I don't know. All right, I just wanted to make sure it's still recording. But nonetheless, instead of worrying about Javante in the strip club and all that good stuff, and I'm not gonna be showing any more footage because it's for some strange reason freezing up my screen. I'm gonna just talk about it instead of showing it. Worry about your baby mother. So what she says is, I swear my baby father is a hurt punk bitch, laughing my motherfucking ass off. I can't make this up. Yo, she been coming for your head ever since. The snitching allegations and all of that. Well, they ain't allegations. I'm saying alleged, but the nigga snitched. He said he snitched, so it is what it is. All right, next we're going to talk about, because I cannot share anything right now because my screen that I'm actually streaming from froze up on me, and I'm not going to stop the show because that happened. I know that it's still filming me, so we're going to go into it. So I know most of y'all caught that fight this weekend. I mean, well, the fights this weekend. So I think we should do a rundown. Dang, y'all, I'm so mad at the screen because I had some stuff to show y'all. I had some stuff to talk about, and I had some stuff to show y'all. But I know y'all watched the fight this weekend. Well, the fight. Let's start with Nate Robinson. And I can still talk about it without showing y'all. So it is what it is. And maybe I can give the audio without, you know what I mean, showing it, because it's Monday and I don't know what happens on Monday, but on Monday it's the worst for streaming. So I don't know what's happening, but the stories are still available. I can still tell you the stories, even though this is just retarded. I don't know what's going on. I can't even refresh my screen right now. I'm so mad. I can't show I can't do none of that. Whatever. Y'all saw something. But let's start with Nate Robinson and what's his name? Hold on. Jake Paul. Now, a lot of people were shocked because Jake Paul is a YouTuber. And it's a lot of controversy behind Jake Paul. Like, they did this disrespectful, him and his friends did a disrespectful YouTube in this area called dang, I don't want to say Suicide Forest, but it's something to that effect. And there was, and I can't see no comments, so well, I can see him, so oh good, thanks Reese. I didn't know if I was still broadcasting because my screen literally froze up on me, y'all, but I'm gonna keep it moving. But it was some distasteful footage that they took, and a lot of people don't like this dude because of that. Now, let's talk about Nate. Nate, if you do not know, is a basketball player. I think he played a little bit of football, and he did a little smidget of acting. This was not his lane, yo. Like, all sports don't equate to playing other sports. You can't go from, like, you could probably go from baseball to golf. You could probably go from football to basketball, because a lot of football players also play basketball as well. A lot of them, not all of them. You could probably go, there's a lot of sports you can transition to, but boxing is not one of them. Boxing is a sport that you have to really, really take serious. You have to train hard, and it is what it is. With that being said, I can't believe my screen froze up on me. It is not a joke, y'all. Like, it's still, I don't know what's happening. But anyway, because I'm still recording, I'm gonna keep it going, moving though. And then I can still play my music. But With that being said, that was not Nate's lane. He shouldn't have been in the he shouldn't have been boxing. Period. He shouldn't have been there. That's not what he does. You could tell that he was not well prepared for. I don't know who his trainers were. You could tell that Jake was well prepared because this is something that Jake wants to do professionally. He's had a couple of fights. I don't think that Nate had any fights prior to this fight. And I do think that they was mismatched. So Nate took an L. But what made it worse was Snoop's commentary, yo. Snoop. I feel like they should let Snoop do boxing commentary from now on. I found it here we go. I'm gonna play it, y'all. Let me see if y'all can hear. Hold on. All right, I came back in. Let me know if y'all can hear me because I don't know if y'all can hear me. And I did have like this whole situation with my sound. I don't even know if y'all can hear everything that I said before I went through my list. So I'm gonna start back on my list again. Reese, where you at, baby? Let me know where you stop hearing me at. But anyway, all right. So I'm gonna go city by city. I'm not getting ready to go through all the country by country, but France, thank you. Columbus, Ohio, thank you. DMV, thank you. I came back in. Let me know if y'all can hear me because I can hear me, so I don't need nobody to let me know that. But San Jose, California, thank you. Norton Shores, Michigan, thank you. I'm saying this again because people said they couldn't hear me. I couldn't even unfreeze my screen for a minute, which was maddening. Las Vegas, thank you. Ashburn, Virginia, thank you. Baltimore, Maryland, you already know what it is. Boardman, Oregon, thank you. Philadelphia, thank you. Munich, Bavaria, thank you. McKinney, Texas, thank you. Atlanta, Georgia, thank you. Pikesville, Maryland, thank you. Randallstown, Maryland, thank you. Love you guys. Astor, Florida, thank you. Now I'm going to say it right. San Juan, Metro Manila, thank you guys so much for tuning in. And I get to share my stuff at the end. I'm so pumped. Berlin, thank you for tuning in. Oh, San Juan is always a thrill in Manila. Berlin, thank you for tuning in. Gunzenhausen, Bavaria. I hope I said it right. I'll be butchering stuff. Thank you for tuning in. Grayson, New York, thank you for tuning in. I'm not getting ready to mess up Holland, so thank you, South Holland. Reading, Pennsylvania, thank you. Essex, Maryland, thank you. I love you guys. Lake Stevenson, Washington, thank you. Suitland, Maryland, thank you. Chicago, Illinois, yay, thank you. St. Peters, Missouri, thank you. Ferndale, Maryland, thank you. Woodlawn, Maryland, thank you. Ow. Hold on. Aspen Hill, Maryland, thank you. Columbus, Georgia, thank you. And Norwood, Ohio, thank you. Listen, I don't know what was going on with my sound today, but I am going to end this on a good note because it is what it is. So we're going to listen to a little bit of music because I feel some kind of way, y'all. Y'all have no clue. I'm in my whole feelings. So I want to play some music because I'm in my whole feelings this evening. I get no kind of love. And it's a song that I just received from King Knox, and I love it, and I want to hear it. So we're going to listen to it together. This is some of the music you will be hearing on the station, but I'm going to play it right now. Yes, I am. Because I can. Oh, sorry, my bad. I'm going to play it for y'all, though. I want y'all to hear it. So I'm going to share my screen real quick. Hold on. I'm going to share my screen because the internet was hating today. It was not trying to let me go on. Let me know if y'all can hear this. Hold on. And I don't feel like y'all getting it the way I need y'all to get it. Hold on. We're going to pause this. Start it again from the top because y'all get ready to get all this work because I couldn't do what it is that I wanted to do. Y'all got to get all this work. Hold on. All right. Let's make sure that everything's sharing. I don't want no interruptions. Share. Share it. Now listen.
Fell in love with the first verse. I know it hurts reminiscing, but we know the truth. Common sense even rapped about the love for you. I used to love her. She used to love me too. You know I got you, boo. And the back and take a hold of you. Them other ones didn't do you how they supposed to do. I was true to you, love you unconditional. I see the change, the way it had affected you. They neglected you, left you so vulnerable. That's in the past, sit here and let me rap to you. Let me talk to you, I still do it all for you. With all the passion too. Make it feel more actual, factual. Fuck all the whoop the whoop. You know I speak the truth like I always do. Forever me and you, forever me and you. She used to love me, I used to love her too.
They call me selfish and greedy. I just need somebody who's gonna know how to treat me. When I'm switching partners, some might say that I'm sleazy, but finding new starters in this game isn't easy. I remember way before I made TV, I was with the ones who treated me like they need me, see me, breathe me, caress me, and love love me. Place me so high they could put no one above me. Back when it was ciphers, the real in the huddle. It was less about the money, it was more about the struggle. Now I'm filled with the other, the vultures that feed on the culture, and then the results of me being picked apart. Was framed and stopped and left to rot. I can't love anybody cause I know the plot. Wrong, they prove me not. Protective of myself cause I know they not. I am hip hop.
I'm fine. You don't love him. I'm fine. You don't love him. I'm fine. You don't love him. I'm fine. All your tears.
All right, and remember, I said you will be able to check that out on our actual on the station, because we'll be playing on the station, and hopefully I'll get another interview with him in the near future. Well, I know I will because that's fam, but hopefully I'll have him back on again, and we'll do another interview talking about whatever newer projects, because he's always working. He always turning out some stuff. So I'm with it. I'm so with it. So shout out to King Knox. Thanks for the love, babes. And because a lot of technical difficulties, I couldn't really do half of the stuff I wanted to do this evening. So I'm going to do it now. Because, we running down on time. I can do whatever I want to do. I didn't open the phone lines because, well, one, I couldn't do half of the stuff I wanted to do anyway. So I want y'all to listen to this real quick, and then I will move into the other stuff that I have to say, and then we're going to close it out. All right, so if you don't know what that is that I just played, well, it told you all over the ad, but it is Tangerine Moon. It is available on all streaming sites. It's a dope project. You need some easy vibes, especially I need them in the morning, so I like to listen to that joint, especially in the morning. There's other songs on there that I have not played out on because I can't give y'all all the music for free, but I did want y'all to hear those, and those are not full song clips. They just partial clips, but it is what it is. All right, listen to this real quick because I don't have to say it anymore, and I'm so pumped.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lurlucidity, aka K. It's me, and I am the host of Ambitiously the Podcast. I need y'all to tune in every Monday night at 9:30 for Media Monday, where we discuss trending topics. And you can tune in every Wednesday night at 9:30 p.m. for Wet Wednesdays, where the adults come to play. Find us on our Facebook page or our YouTube page, Ambitiously the Podcast. And if you can't watch either one, you can download us on all streaming sites.
I'm so pumped that I don't have to say that anymore. I could just run that and y'all can hear it, and then I can save my voice a little bit because I use it a lot. So Ambitiously Music. Here's the thing that you need if you want to submit music. You can submit music, but here's how I need you to do it. I can't go looking for y'all links. I get too many people sending me links, and it's like how unfair. I'm not getting ready to go search for your music. Send me, or us, not me, because I'm not in this by myself. Send us an MP3 formatted song. There's no limit to how many songs you can submit. If we like, they go on a radio to ambitiously the podcast at gmail.com. All letters are lowercase. Again, send your MP3 submissions to ambitiously the podcast, all lowercase. Don't go sending me, y'all. I'm not playing with y'all because what up, Mr. J Funk Carter? But yeah, don't send me, please. Let me get this off the screen real quick. Please do not send me your link because I'm not going to look for your song. Would you send your link? Would you send your Spotify link and all? I mean, yeah, you got to send all of that so I can share it with the world, but you're going to send a radio station, an MP3 formatted or a wave formatted song. So send me the same thing because, baby, this is a real radio station. Y'all don't know yet because y'all haven't been exposed to it. But this is not a Spotify station. This is not a station that's just on iHeartRadio. This is a real radio station. I will be dropping the link for the website close, maybe a week before the official launch. But it's a real radio site. So don't send me your link to Spotify or to YouTube or none of that. Send me an MP3 formatted submission so that I can add it to the playlist. That's it. I'm not asking for much. But send it to ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. Ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com, all lowercase. That's that. I'm not going to keep saying it. I refuse to keep saying it. I can't go looking for your music. I don't even have that much time. Remember the soft launch is coming. That is actually on December the 20th. You'll see me sharing links because I am relentless. I don't care how tired y'all get of it. I'm going to keep sharing my links so y'all know it's real. And with that being said, I am going to close the show. I went early. I stayed on here for an hour and a half. I'm exhausted. And I got stuff to do because I got to get ready for tomorrow because we got an early morning. We got stuff we got to do. We got to get on the move. All the links that you need to gain access to the soft launch are in the description. I'm about to share something else. Know that you don't have to pay for a membership. I'm sorry, I went too fast. You do not have to pay for a membership for the soft launch. You just have to go to this site for the soft launch. The soft launch is basically so you guys can help me fill out what needs to be changed and all that. I need your opinion. So please join me in the soft launch. The link is in the description. It's Patreon/ambitiously. Holla at us, y'all. I need participation so I can know what y'all want to hear. If you have a request, send it to me. We'll get it on there. Just let me know what you need. So with that being said, I've been on here for about an hour and some change. I went live a little bit early because I wanted to cover everything. This is a very jam-packed week. And then we did have some technical difficulties, but y'all worked with me through the technical difficulties and all that. And I appreciate you for doing so. Thank you to everybody who watches the show, that shows love. Just thank y'all. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how else I can just let y'all know how much it means to me to have y'all watching and listening and all that good stuff. I appreciate it so much. So with that being said, bye. And again, sorry for the technical difficulties. It's not my fault. It was the internet. Bye.